Welcome to Boss Hunting 101 in Arena Breakout. Since Season 4, I've been dedicating most of the matches I'm in hunting and farming bosses, and in this video, I'll be talking about hunting bosses that are part or associated with the TEVILA faction. Now, before we talk about the bosses themselves, we need to talk about the question of what is a boss in Arena Breakout. Bosses are bots that are well more equipped, have better aim and sound tracking thanks to their advanced AI, and are always protected by bodyguards who also have the same AI as the boss. Because of this, eliminating a boss squad is rather difficult, but there are ways to eliminate them effectively. The first thing you can do is aim for headshots. The second thing you can do is use the leg meta, use flash rounds like dum-dums, and you can use grenades if you got any. Now that's out of the way, let's introduce the bosses. Farmer is currently under the control of an elite soldier named Ajax. He may wear a custom set of tier 3 armor or a tier 4 armored rig, and uses SMGs that are loaded with tier 3 or assault rifles that are loaded with tier 4, with his signature weapon being the AKM. His boss token is a pocket knife, and if he spawns with a backpack, has a chance of spawning either a red keycard for armory or the most expensive key in the game, the main guest room key for farm. He can be found in motel, stables, and in rare occasions, loading area. We now enter Valley, and the boss of this map is a mob boss named Doss. He can spawn in the Beach Villa or the North Tenyo Court. He uses a special set of tier 4 gear, and his choice for a primary would either be an MP5, AKS-74U, or his signature F2000, alongside a secondary either being a G18C with a 50-round mag or a Golden Deagle. He spawns with a good amount of guards, but if he spawns in Beach Villa, he can trigger an alarm to summon more guards. In Lockdown, he can spawn with White Wolf bots. His boss token, the Handmade Gold, can be used for an extract located in the Beach Villa. The Forest Man, Fred, is the boss of Northridge, and is a surprisingly difficult and unpredictable boss to deal with. He wears a variety of tier 4 armor, with his signature set being a tier 4 armored rig, and can sometimes wear a tier 4 helmet, along with a tier 2 headset. He uses an assortment of long-range weapons, which makes him very dangerous at long range, and can be found in camp services, cable car station, sewage treatment, and Northridge Hotel. His token is his wedding ring and can spawn a key or a keycard if he spawns with a backpack. Potentially the hardest boss in the game, Renoir is the boss of Armory, which has been labeled as the hardest map in the game by many. A military commander and Ajax's superior, Renoir wears heavy T5 armor and uses a T5 Juggernaut helmet. He uses various weapons, with his signature being an RPK, and he even uses an MK14 with a 50-round mag. He can only be found in the bunker, which makes fighting him very difficult since he's backed by a horde of bodyguards. His token is the Battleforge badge labeled Identity. The port boss Derwin is located at Port Authority and is a special boss for a few reasons. If alerted, he can broadcast a message that summons more bodyguards and special guards that can plant C4s, so best watch your step. The alert can be deactivated by tampering with the radar dish outside or killing Derwin himself. He wears tier 5 armor and uses an RPK or an AK with an F57. His token is the cut-off streamer or ribbon. Doss's Enforcer Poro is a special boss that normally spawns in events and is the current boss of the mine map. Players can track him through the map except for imposters. In events, he can spawn with a special set of tier 5 armor that cannot be sold on the market. In standard raids, however, he can spawn with either tier 4 or tier 5 armor. He uses either an AN-94 or an RPK with a gun shield. His boss token are the mine keys. Stay tuned for part 2 where we'll be talking about the column bosses.